Why do bad things happen to good people? It's a question that shakes our faith and tests our hearts. You try to live kindly, help others, and do what's right, yet pain, loss, and injustice still find their way to you. But what if these moments aren't punishments, but invitations? In this video, you'll discover a deeper truth through the lens of Buddhist wisdom, that suffering can become the very doorway to peace, strength, and awakening. Stay with me, because once you understand the hidden law behind life's challenges, you'll never see bad things the same way again. What once broke you can now set you free. 1. Life is impermanent and beyond our control. No matter how hard we try to shape our lives, the truth remains: life is impermanent, ever-changing, and never truly under our control. The Buddha once said, "All things are not self, not mine, and not under my control." These simple words reveal a profound reality. Everything around us, people, health, fortune, even the weather, is constantly shifting beyond our grasp. You may live with kindness, do good deeds, and follow the right path, yet still face loss, betrayal, or hardship. It's easy to wonder, why me? But the truth is, no one is immune to change. Pain and joy, gain and loss, health and sickness, they all move in cycles, just like the seasons. Trying to hold on to what is fleeting only multiplies our suffering. When we realize that life was never meant to be controlled, something within us softens. We stop fighting against what is and start flowing with the rhythm of existence. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up, it means seeing things as they truly are, without resistance. From that space, peace naturally arises. The world doesn't owe us fairness or predictability, but when we stop demanding that it should, we become free. Free from frustration, from disappointment, from the endless need to fix what was never broken. This is the beginning of true wisdom, to live in harmony with impermanence. Like a tree that bends with the wind but does not break, the awakened heart learns to move with life, not against it. So the next time life changes without your permission, take a breath and remember, nothing was ever yours to control. The waves may rise and fall, but beneath them, the ocean of awareness, your true nature, remains perfectly still. That stillness is where real peace begins. 2. Karma moves beyond the idea of fairness. Many people see karma as a cosmic system of rewards and punishments, a kind of moral scoreboard where good deeds bring blessings and bad deeds bring pain. But in the wisdom of the Buddha, karma is not about justice or retribution. It's about cause and effect, the natural unfolding of the seeds we've planted through our actions, thoughts, and intentions. Karma doesn't punish or reward. It simply reflects. Like a mirror, it shows us what we have created, often across lifetimes. The Buddha taught that our present experience is shaped not only by what we've done in this life, but by the vast web of past intentions still ripening. That's why sometimes good people suffer, and those who seem unkind may temporarily prosper. A kind and compassionate person might still face illness, loss, or betrayal, not because they deserve it, but because old seeds are now bearing fruit. Meanwhile, someone who causes harm may appear to get away with it only because their past good karma is still unfolding. But sooner or later, every seed meets its season. Nothing escapes the law of cause and effect. When we understand this, life's difficulties take on a new meaning. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" we begin to ask, "What is this teaching me?" Every painful moment becomes a process of purification, a chance to release old energies and grow in wisdom and compassion. This understanding frees us from resentment and the illusion of unfairness. We see that suffering is not a punishment, but a passage, a sacred moment of transformation. So when life feels harsh or unjust, remember, you are not being punished. You are being refined. The pain you feel today may be clearing space for deeper peace tomorrow. Karma is not against you, it's working for you, guiding your soul toward balance, awareness, and awakening. 3. The mind's tendency to focus on the negative. Have you ever noticed how one hurtful comment can overshadow 10 words of kindness? Or how one mistake can make you forget all the things you've done right? This is the nature of the human mind. It clings to pain more tightly than to peace. The Buddha understood this deeply. He taught that the mind, when left untrained, gravitates toward suffering, replaying the past and imagining future fears. Good-hearted people often feel this even more intensely. Because their hearts are open and sensitive, they experience both beauty and pain more deeply. When they see injustice, they hurt. When someone suffers, they feel it as their own. But this same sensitivity, if not guided by awareness, can become a trap, a constant loop of worry, guilt, or self-blame. So how do we break free from this cycle of negativity? The first step is awareness, noticing the mind's habit of exaggerating pain. When a negative thought arises, don't fight it. Simply observe it, as if watching clouds pass through the sky. Remind yourself, this is just a thought, not the truth. The second step is gratitude. The mind cannot hold gratitude and negativity at the same time. Each morning or night, take a moment to recall 3 simple blessings: the breath in your lungs, the warmth of sunlight, or the presence of someone who cares. Over time, this practice gently rewires the brain toward peace. The third step is compassion, especially for yourself. Instead of asking, "Why am I feeling this way?" try asking, "What part of me needs kindness right now?" Compassion doesn't erase pain, but it transforms it. Finally, remember, negative thoughts lose their power the moment you stop believing them. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness that sees them. The mind may naturally wander into darkness, but you are the light that can guide it home. When awareness blossoms, even the most painful emotions become your teachers, leading you not into despair, but into freedom. 4. Every bad thing is a necessary chapter in the book of life. Think of your life as a vast, unfolding book filled with countless chapters, each one carrying a lesson you were meant to learn. Some chapters make you laugh, others break your heart, some are full of beauty, while others test the very limits of your strength. But together they form your story, one that could not exist without both light and shadow. When we're trapped inside a painful chapter, it's easy to believe that suffering is the whole story. We ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Or, "When will it end?" But if we stop reading there, we'll never reach the pages where healing begins. Just like a hero in a great novel, our growth often begins in moments of darkness. Buddhist wisdom reminds us that every experience, pleasant or painful, is part of our spiritual education. Karma does not come to punish, but to awaken. The difficulties you face today may be shaping the strength, patience, and compassion you'll need for what's next. A broken heart teaches empathy. A failure teaches humility. A loss teaches impermanence. Consider a lotus flower. It rises in beauty, not despite the mud, but because of it. The mud nourishes its roots, giving it the strength to bloom. In the same way, your hardships are the soil from which your wisdom grows. Without them, you would never discover the depth of your own resilience. So instead of asking, "How can I avoid pain?" ask, "What is this trying to teach me?" This shift in perspective turns suffering into strength and chaos into clarity. Every bad thing you faced is not a detour, it's part of the path itself. When you begin to see your life through this lens, regret transforms into gratitude. You realize that each difficult moment has been silently guiding you toward awakening. And one day, when you look back, you'll understand every page, even the painful ones, was necessary to tell the story of your becoming. 5. Absolute fairness doesn't exist in the world, only in the mind of the awakened. We live in a world that constantly tells us what is fair and what is not. We grow up believing that if we do good, good things should happen, and if we suffer, someone or something must be to blame. But life rarely follows that equation. Even the Buddha faced betrayal, loss, and misunderstanding. His life, too, was not fair. Yet through his awakening, he realized a timeless truth. Absolute fairness does not exist in the external world, only in the awakened mind. The nature of the world is imperfection. People act from ignorance, desires conflict, and events unfold beyond anyone's control. Trying to force life into our idea of fairness is like demanding the ocean to be still. It will only exhaust us. True peace begins the moment we stop insisting that everything must go our way. When we let go of the expectation of fairness, something beautiful happens. Compassion takes its place. Instead of asking, "Why is life unfair?" we begin to see that everyone is fighting unseen battles. We learn to forgive more easily, to love without conditions, and to walk lightly even when life feels heavy. The awakened person understands that balance doesn't come from the world being perfect, it comes from the heart being at peace. Fairness is not found in circumstances, it is found in perspective. When you see through wisdom, you realize that every challenge is an opportunity to deepen understanding and grow in kindness. In a world where injustice often seems louder than love, the truly good person shines not by demanding fairness, but by embodying grace. They respond to darkness with light, to cruelty with compassion, and to chaos with calm. So when life feels unfair, take a breath and remember, it was never meant to be fair, it was meant to awaken you. The peace you seek doesn't come from balancing the scales of the world, but from finding stillness within your own heart. That is where true fairness and true freedom begins. Life will never be perfect, and that's what makes it such a powerful teacher. Every joy, every challenge, and every moment of change is guiding you closer to peace if you allow it. Remember, awakening is not something far away. It begins right here, in the way you see and respond to life. If this message touched your heart, let it be a gentle reminder to stay mindful, stay kind, and keep walking the path of inner peace. Thank you for spending this time with the Guiding Light, a space where Buddhist wisdom becomes a living experience. If you found value here, please like, share, and leave a comment about what resonated most with you. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so we can continue this journey toward happiness, peace, and awakening together. Until next time, may your mind be calm, your heart be kind, and your spirit be free. See you in the next video, here on the Guiding Light.